Xernix, Cyphrion, Blackpink, and Tonto.
Ooh, there's a fantastic
final
opening.
table here. That is a fantastic
Guard Army
opening.
and Pegasus. Oh,
Absolutely. They took the mask instead of the Pegasus, so you're sacrificing a little bit of board.
They're opting for the slightly less power in exchange for the little higher chance of getting a mask on turn 2.
Sure. However, having Guard Army gives you just so much as for on turn 1. You can probably afford to lose a little bit, but you are giving up what is probably the best 2-card opening in the game to do this. But it theoretically can increase your speed for getting built up if things
best
break
2-card
right.
opening. Yeah, maybe
Absolutely,
not better
yeah.
than a Coulson.
Or a Quad Ghost.
By the way, there's a Coulson.
Hey, there's a Coulson. Yeah, you're not beating that. But no need to feel bad. Wouldn't have beat that anyways, right? Even with the horse, you wouldn't beat that. The Pegasus.
Yeah, it would have done what 4, 2, 6, 8. Nah, he would have been left with 2 health.
Yeah. That's pretty opening. Gonna take the Pegasus as it cycles back anyway here for Xernix. Grabbing the scrolls and sadly grabbing the Absorbing Man. We'll see some flipping and flopping going on there.
Oh man.
Going up against Tonto. We've seen some emotes flying around as well. Some early game emote action. Everybody greeting each other here on the final table. Taking a look at Bug here, who does have the Coulson as well as the Model 1 and has taken a first upgrade as well. So is already aggressively moving up here. This is a tempo build, yeah.
Well,
we see
remember,
Hush now in
Bug
the pocket
is our
as well.
resident ego.
That's right. So pushing aggressively to 4 and then building from there. I see some back and forth here. I don't think they're going to be able to beat this Coulson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not going to beat that. So not only having taken the upgrade already, but with that Coulson able to protect the life total early and safely move up into the 4 store to start pursuing the egos, all the goodies, and keeping that claw in hand.
Destroyer to put at the end. Yep.
Yeah, I'd say so. Gonna be able to destroy her and cycle this claw out, maybe, for the upgrade? Oh, no, just gonna buy the Ross, okay.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
So here, generally, yeah, you want to make your strongest board possible.
And maybe even buy the agent, yeah, cycle the claw out for the agent at this point, yeah.
Yep.
Why not? That is a very strong board. With the Hush now in the pocket as well for some bonus quasi-damage.
Yeah, he's looking very solid.
It doesn't count as damage, but power loss, yeah.
Zex here. Oh, he's going to have a hard time against that board.
Oh, yeah, you're not winning. Even with the Hydro, it's not going to be enough.
Yeah.
Nope.
He finds a nice mask pickup. Off the Ghost.
And it's not going to affect anything now. You could cycle the claw off the board to get the Model 1 down, but it makes no difference right now.
11 health. He's already lost the first
having
2
already
rounds.
eaten. Yeah. Here, just looking to minimize damage. Of course, unfortunately, Bug has been upgrading as well. Rocket getting a kill here is nice, though. They're going to get a little bit of extra damage, yeah. Which could make the difference as far as saving a point of damage here and there. But that Ross is doing so much work by living here.
Oof.
Fortunately, it is going to die.
Ross dies, yeah.
That Destroyer's going to swing, though. Yeah, so the 2 extra damage from the Rocket did make the difference there.
And because Bug is tempo, he is on 3. So now, I think Zex, I think you almost have to just find a mask here and go. You're way too low.
Indeed.
Unless he finds a firepower. If he finds a firepower, I could see the argument for staying.
Yeah. All right, let's go look at Cyphrion, our, as you mentioned, one of the pro players and the only pro remaining in this event. Does have Mask available, does have Coulson there. Yeah. Now this is a, we do see multiple copies of Mask, however, we do have also seen the upgrades. Gonna lock that Mask in and stand for the Firepower. Cyphrion, notably the only player on Firepower. We saw so many players using SJ. Wow. We've got, I think, 3 players on Mighty Power, the free store roll that you get off Asgard, which is certainly one of the great powers in the game as well. In addition to Firepower, we also see Strength of the Stars there for Xernix, which is my favorite, and I think is that Doomed Isolation for Bug.
That is, and I'm not sure if that's the Mighty Power. I thought Mighty Power has the helmet icon.
Oh, you know what? You're right. So this is the the extra swing?
I think that's the extra swing. Yeah. But either way,
so
Cyprian
if you're equipped,
a massive advantage in this with firepower.
Mm-hmm. By the way, how do you like that card back?
That is beautiful.
Oh, that's the first time I've heard the voice line. Oh, that's so good. The Nova voice line is fantastic. Great work. Man, that destroyer is scary.
Yeah. Yeah. And Bug showcasing that Nebula. I've been experimenting with that. It's a great card, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. So, in particular with that build, just working out so well.
Yeah.
That's Cyprian's first loss, so still sitting pretty.
He'll be fine.
Nothing too much to worry about there.
He levels up again, up to 4. I wonder if he'll level up again. Nah, he probably won't. He wants to keep firepower. Yeah. Gonna make strongest board here, and then probably level up next turn. Alright, heck, Zex here, still on 2, searching for that quad mask. Hasn't found it yet.
Nope, got the 3rd. Can take a roll here.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he might be forced to.
Woo!
He's 6 health. Oh my gosh, you're playing it so dangerously.
Oh, no, and you find the 4th. What do you sell here? You have to sell the agent if you're going to do this, or do you just lock? But I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't have. If you're going to stay, you just keep what you had previously rather than playing all that out. Oh yeah, okay, taking the 1 upgrade, fair, yeah, and then locking in to get the guaranteed quad, which will give you the next tier.
Right.
But you typically on 3 you don't want to roll to chase.
5.
Right. Yeah, you take the instant upgrade, then take it, and then you get the higher starburst, and that could swing you back into the game potentially if you get a good starburst on that. However, going up against Blackpink here, who has been sitting on 2 and has done a nice job of getting everything set up. The 4-star Absorbing Man, the 4-star Mask, the 4-star Model 1 with the Grav Bomb. Even if you get through there, that's gonna hurt.
Oh
yeah!
Look at that Grav Bomb.
And Zex about to eat a fair chunk of damage, not lethal. Taking 9 here.
Yeah, but boy, when you're playing Big Hero 6 and you're constantly losing rounds, you're going to end up at 6 with maybe 15 health, especially when you don't have a quad mask.
And then you're behind on board as well.
Yep.
Just taking it here, I guess going to chase? Oh, wow, nope, so that's a misplay, unless there's something very specific you want on that shop level. You should have upgraded first, right?
I think he just upgraded at 5, and then he used the scheme, so he's looking for a 6 cost.
Right, but the scheme is generated when you generate it, not what the store is. Right. Yeah. So should have upgraded first, then made the purchase because it doesn't change your store, and then you get the 6 cost. However, Hellcrown is not a bad find here.
Maybe he was looking for
you could do worse.
Yeah.
Maybe, but you need a body on the field as well. I think it would be better to chase just any big 6 drop, right? Like, at all, anything. You could get a Surtur or a Thanos or something, right? That's just 30 or 40 extra points of body on the board, and it doesn't really matter what it does. It's just building your board up to be competitive for later on. No. Yeah, I think that was probably a bit of a misplay. That's right.
Playing?
We see an Ego in the store.
Right. I'm not sure if that's just a filler card, though. It doesn't look like he's picking it up.
Potentially, yeah.
He's going for the Big Hero 6, so we'll see.
And is on track to do it at 28 health. Got the 4 stars. Oh no! As Zex just having the empty spot immediately triggers the the bombardment, and the Ant-Man snipes off the Hellcrown. This is not looking good for Zex.
This whole game has gone kind of sideways for Zex, unable to find the mask and just kind of snowballing losses.
Yeah. Able to take out the mask there at least, so not gonna die here.
Yeah, he'll survive
one more turn. In fact, hangs on pretty well here.
Yeah.
Yep. Not winning this back and forth here, but not taking too much punishment there, fortunately.
Right. So there you go. He's down to what, 6? And
at least relative to right being so far behind. Everybody's still in this. Looking at Tonto, the second Ant-Man, and we've seen that become more and more of a priority, I think, as the decks get scarier and scarier, with especially with the multiple nanotechs and builds, or even things like Blood Axe, right? With the Ego Blood Axes out there, so Ant-Man providing more and more value as people lean more and more on these big items to swing games. And looking at Bug here, 3 Gladiators.
And there's an Ego in the
Gladiator
shop.
with Hellcrown is nasty.
Yeah, here you got it. All right.
And the Drax Assault also in the shop, so certainly well set up to do what Bug does.
Absolutely correct.
Has played this deck so cleanly, yeah.
Wow.
For a couple days now.
I believe he's looking like the only Ego player in the lobby.
Right. Well, we saw somebody else had an Ego, but it's not really what's being pursued, right? I think it was Tonto had the Ego in the store, but that's not really what the build is calling for. Most likely a one-of, as you mentioned. Just as filler. I imagine if you're running Guardians at that level, you're looking for Moondragon maybe or something like that as a counterplay option.
So Zex leveled up to 6, and he found 2 6-cost cards, but I don't think it's going to be enough to save him.
What was the second? I see Angela.
He had
there was a stealth, which is 5.
Real quick. Yeah, 5 cards, yes.
It was a stealth armor, yeah. Okay.
He put them in the first 2 slots.
Right.
I guess he really wanted them to go first.
Sure, and is going to be able to hang on here. Like, might not win, but is competitive on this board. Oh, and that's a great hit. Wow, that exact trade for the Ross. Denies a lot of value, and the Hellcrown's popping off here for both players. But that's a lot of armor on that Model 1. You don't want the Destroyer popping.
Like Destroyer's popping now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. So, depends on where it goes.
Oh, Doomed Isolation.
Yeah, oh, no. And now that one's going to swing. I think he's going to be okay. Back. Yeah, it's going to go off, but... Oh no! 1 point.
Getting a little worried.
Oh, so unlucky. Yeah, the Doomed Isolation carrying it along with the Hush now, of course, getting the stun. Oh, I thought Zach was actually going to get one there. Unfortunately, it didn't quite happen. Taking the 2-star Destroyer. We see the Ego in hand for Bug. Bug just managing full hands so well. Moving quickly, knowing exactly what the game plan is. Yeah, you can tell Bug is extremely practiced with this deck. Because there's a lot happening here. Cycling cards, getting everything set up, getting the Ego ready to go, popping the Scheme. Oh, the Centurion Blades, that's a nice find. You don't need it on anything just yet. The Grandmaster as well.
He's probably holding a lot of action Blade for Ego later.
Mm-hmm. And look at that Moondragon from Sifrion already. Moondragon plus Iron Man here.
Wow. Oh
no!
He didn't have enough power to go first.
Yeah. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Had the right setup and everything. Instead, that Iron Man is going to whiff, not being able to get on the Moondragon, and this Ego is going to feast. Although, that's a big Thor on the end.
But it's only 1 star. We'll see if it can get a little juice here.
Ooh. Man. Yeah, you need this Thor to swing in there.
You face Thor Odinson, God of Thunder!
Get a little bit bigger.
I think he'll be good now. Sifrion will be fine here.
Yeah, I think Sifrion's gonna win. For sure.
So he might not have had the Moondragon trigger, but he still pulls out the win and prevents Bug from scaling up his Ego.
That's right. Bug gonna have to find another way to make this happen as the Gladiator loses 10 points as well.
Still a solid Gladiator, though. He needs to make it work now.
For sure. And Bug aggressively, as we saw, just cycling cards through to really get the thinning going here. And continue finding Egos. Here we look at Zernix, who is on cool Intergalactic. A little cooler
This looks
galactic
like
action with
the
the
Iron Dragon build.
Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Yeah. We're finding a Thor there.
I hope I'm not too late.
Does he lock?
Nanotech armor is.
Seems unlikely, as most likely just going to try and go for a 4-star Thor. Oh, he did lock. There was a quick lock up at the top there.
Ooh. Well,
Very last second. All right. So going up against Tonto.
Ant-Man goes first. And then...
Both players have Moondragon. Iron Man. A full assault board up top there for Tonto.
Yeah.
And let's see. So this Angel's going to go get a kill. It's only going to be 2, but it is armor, so that's value. It's still 10 armor across the board.
Yeah, and the key thing here was Tonto, Ant-Man sniped the nanotech.
That's right.
I can handle this one.
That's a beefy Mach 1.
Suits better than I expected.
It is. I don't know if that's going down.
Yeah, I can fight.
Ooh.
Getting a little worried.
Even gets to deal some extra damage with that Ant-Man staying alive.
Yeah, and very fortunate for Tonto is they were getting pretty low, down to 13. Zex has gone out in 6 here in round 1. Just couldn't quite get it going here. Do you take the Dynamo here? Yeah, definitely, right? Because then you buy the nanotech.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's giving 8 gems
Also
now
finding the
back for
Thor.
every 6 cost you buy.
Is it? Well, it's only the first each turn, right?
Right.
But still.
Deploying
8
now.
gems, that's basically, yeah, you get a free 6 cost and 2 more gems.
Right, but if you cycle it right, you buy a 6 cost with the 1-star on the board, then you buy the 2-star, so then you get 4, and then you get 8. So you can get the once per turn clause twice.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
And look at this. That's a lot of 6 drops. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 6 drops on board for Xernix here, if I counted correctly.
Yeah. It's what,
That's
96
a lot of
extra
pain.
power?
And armor. Double
And
nanotech
armor,
on
yeah.
board for Sifrion. Oh boy. So, Moondragon goes. Moondragon goes. Iron Man is going to go and take out the Iron Man for Xernix, though. And very, very lucky for Xernix there that Captain Marvel did not die, as she's going to be pretty important here.
God of Thunder!
But if she gets the trigger, she'll be in great shape.
Oof, man. As long...
Oh, she's going
boy.
to die now, though. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
so that's
Thor's
gonna
not
seal
too
it
big.
for. Yeah, that's gonna seal it for Xernix here.
Unfortunately, Sifrion lost the 1 and 4 and hit the other Thor.
Yep,
Fight for the
ran right in there, and we've seen the retaliate be so key in these Thor versus Thor matchups over the past couple days, especially. It's a win for Xernix. Sifrion's still pretty healthy though, sticking around at 15.
Still anybody's game.
This is pretty wide open. Bug has gone out in 5th. We didn't quite see what happened there. I don't remember what Bug was on.
Yeah, he was just... he wasn't able to get his ego online fast enough.
So yeah, as we expected, kind of three big decks, 3 big Hero 6 decks of some flavor here, maybe with some various in-game builds here. We've got a Yondu on board there, a Valkyrie on board, a Hyperion for Blackpink. We've seen Sifrions and Tontos as well. So Bug could not quite get the ego going.
Yeah.
Looks like getting stopped early on when we saw that early loss for the ego kind of prevented the snowball. See a nanotech going out onto Hyperion here. Yep. All right. Stormbreaker's up front for both players, interestingly. So it's going to move on down the line here. Iron Man taking out Iron Man, so clutch. And that Thor getting hit, but that Thor did not have a nanotech, interestingly enough. So it wasn't too punishing, because all the power is located on the Hyperion right now.
And that's one of those situations where you probably you saw the shield before you saw the nanotech, and you're like, well, I gotta put it on something.
Yep. And there's once again, Xernix's Thor at 4 stars is proving to be a little bit too much for these opposing Thors at 1 and 2 stars.
Interesting note, though, that shield does work better against Ego than a nanotech.
Absolutely, because it gives Iron Will.
Yep.
And Black Pete gonna eat some damage from Xernix here, and Xernix gotta be feeling good. On a little bit of a win streak now.
All 4 still alive. Players. Nice nanotech.
All still in it. Yeah, there's the nanotech. Yep. It's probably the one you want to get on that Thor.
Yeah, he wants to find that quad Thor.
For sure, having 3 in hand here. And many of these players running Asgardian Glory as a way to get those copies, filter those copies in. Another nanotech is also pretty good, though. Yeah, I think you would almost rather have that, right? And then you can play 2 Thors and jam nanotechs on both of them. Or play Hulk and put nanotech on Hulk. Sure.
Yeah. Too many nanotechs. Not enough Guardians.
It's a good problem to have, honestly. Not too sad about that. Oh, what do I do with all these nanotechs? Oh,
like jeez.
Oh, gross. Yeah, that's really good. So, Iron Man's gonna go off first and take out Iron Man. All right. Moondragon hits. Moondragon loses the 50-50 and hits the Thanos instead of the Thor. That feels bad.
Why they call me Asgard's assassin.
He wins. Angela wins the 50-50.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit the Thor.
And notably, also still only a 1-star Angela there.
Yep.
She's gonna go off again here with the daggers. Yep. So she gets a heal, a little more armor across the board, and there's the Moondragon. Oh wow. Yeah. Moondragon, and then cycling back for the first hit on Iron Man with the puncture. Just keeping that board cleared up.
So Xernix saves himself some health, though. Is it enough? 2, 4, 6, 12? No, that's exact lethal.
No, exact lethal, yep. So Tonto hanging on here at 2 health, making the play. And here, going into round 13, Xernix goes down after stabilizing, but couldn't quite finish. 1 Moondragon is all you need, and it looks like we are down to our top 2. 2 players have gone out this round. So we've got Tonto and Sifrion, both with similar ideas, slightly different structures. Sifrion, of course, the big difference here being on Ant-Man, with the item removal, hoping to snipe out some nanotechs.
Just such a great card. When the game first started, I didn't view Ant-Man as being that good. And I don't think it really was in the beginning in that meta. But in this meta, where you have so many high-level cards and high-level items.
Right. And particularly here, when you're expecting to see multiple nanotechs at the end game, because that's what's popular right now, especially in this event. Having an answer to it is so clutch. And we're going to see a snap here coming out from Tonto. You're at 2 health. It's a good time to do it. That's a pretty good snap.
He got the Thor. Yeah, he snapped the Thor. That's all I needed. Now his Thor should be able to carry it the rest of the way.
And that snap totally paid off. That's not going to be lethal. So we are going to see another round. Is he going to be able to snap again, or find another way, another answer? Strucker, here, have a couple extra points of damage on me, thanks. Yikes.
Then he's gonna
not
be
what you want. Not what you want of your Hyperion. Yeah. And that 2 extra damage coming from the unfortunate Hyperion roll into Strucker.
All right, do or die time.
Do or die time. Well, there's Hyperion number 3. That's a pretty nice find. As he just has the high base stats.
Doesn't need the Asgardian Glory anymore.
And doesn't need the shield. He's got 3 nanotechs.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you probably only want 1 copy, right?
Myself,
and maybe that
in
is
this
the only
kind of deck, I run 2 copies, and I just don't buy single Thors from the shop.
Oh, gotcha. You wait, and then just use the glory only to tutor Thor.
Yep.
Makes sense. Flipping over to Tonto here. Could not find the 4th Thor. stranded with the third in hand.
Wow.
And that's not what you want.
Let's see where the
we're gonna see how
Ant-Man's
this
hit.
goes.
Well,
Nanotech's
that
gonna
Moon
go
Dragon
off
is
here.
not going first, but it doesn't matter because the other Moon Dragon is just going. It's not going to kill anything. So Moon Dragon hits the Thor.
Right.
Wow. Sifrion hits the Iron Man though, preventing Tonto's Iron Man from going off.
And we've seen that happen a couple times here. That is a kill for Angela. That is some extra
man,
armor on
this,
Thor is always nice.
2-star Thor though versus 4-star Thor.
Face Thor
Yeah.
Robinson, God of Thunder!
See the Ant-Man going down. Thor starting to scale. Oh no,
Oh.
that's not what you want.
Lost the one.
Yeah, and the crying emoji coming out from Tonto. Yeah, he knows. That's worst hit. Worst hit. You don't want to swing in. You need those retaliate units attacking into you, and that's gonna be it. Sifrion is gonna take game number 1.
All right, Sifrion. Way to bring it home.
So after game number 1, Sifrion taking the win. Congratulations.